Good evening. This is Josh Castle, the Dungeon Master. Welcome to our game as we adventure into the land of Mallarend, or the normal races of D&D if not tread for generations. A place of mysterious origin, inhabited by a beast folk, who are as varied and numerous as the animals they resemble. This story is about a group of these people. We join them as they find their path in the chaos of war, as predators collide for survival and conquest. Will our heroes become another meal or casualties of war, or will they answer the call of the Beastlands? Remember to follow us on social media and Discord, as well as YouTube. Like and subscribe. Thank you.
I'm going to need someone to roll initiative for the friendly team.
Do I not get to attack again?
Well, you got your free attack, and then there's initiative. Oh, wait,
So I don't
you
get
have
to
two
do
attacks
my...
now.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
that's
do.
right. So yeah, you can do that. But I still need someone to roll initiative.
I was like, Dirk would have no idea what's going on right now.
Yeah, we'll get to that as it comes.
Okay.
Actually, I just need a D20.
What?
Just a D20.
Oh, that was a D20 with my thing. You're all techno.
Ah, bullshit.
No, you're good. Don't leave.
Okay. So the way that we're doing initiative now is in teams, which one person will roll for your entire team, non-modified by your initiative.
Dang, I want to kill this guy.
Which one are you hitting? The one on the top or the one on the bottom?
Whichever one got more damage last time, so the one that got 14.
Okay. All right, cool. Second arrow lands into him. He staggers and coughs up a small pool of blood on a nearby bear folk. Someone roll me just a straight D20. Actually, I'll just take the other one minus. Well, either way, you go first. So, who would like to act? It's your initiative.
I'm going to quickly cast Pass Without Trace. Or actually, no, that's not what it's called. Time Stamp? Hold on. Time Step.
What does that do?
So I step forward in time and I disappear for the entire round until the beginning of my next turn.
Very nice. And that is an action or a bonus action?
That is an action.
All right.
So I just shot arrows at them, but I don't want to be seen. And the only way they can detect me is if they use magic. That is the only way.
Right. All right, very well. Who's next? Oh, let's not all step forward at once, guys.
I've already disappeared. I can't do it again.
I'm pretty much clueless to everything.
I want to sneak over. I want to sneak over to this idiot right here.
Cool. Yeah, he's looking around for you and the mantis, and you sneak up right behind him around the crowd. Still hasn't noticed you.
And I want to attack him with my short sword.
All right, give me an attack with advantage.
Oh, what? That ain't good night.
There you go. So that's a miss with a double 9 on advantage. I'm not quite able to get him. He notices you at the last second, pivots, and the short sword slides by his side. That leaves Lesk and Todier, as Dirtle is, cheering for the show. Fire breather close to you, breathes over the crowd.
I'm going to blind the guy right in front of me in ascites.
I'm sorry, you wanted to
blind the guy right in front of me in ascites.
blind him. Very well. So what is your DC?
My DC is 15.
Okay, Constitution saving throw. He got a 16, so he succeeds? Did you say 16 or 17?
Yes, he succeeds.
Yeah, you lash out with your magic, and just as Society's avoided the clown, so too does the clown avoid you. Todier, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna jump back. Yeah, I'm gonna jump right here.
Alright.
And then I'm gonna call forth my astral arms.
Okay. You're currently surrounded by bear folk. I assume you don't want to harm them?
Not.
You harm everyone of your choice in that area.
Oh yeah, it is each creature of your choice, so yeah, it's just that one guy.
Okay, and they need to make a dexterity saving throw of DC, or he does, I should say. That's going to be a 19. He is going to succeed and take anything. But go ahead and roll your damage, which is 2d6. 7, so 3 points of damage to him.
Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and double attack him with.
Alright.
First one was the right one.
Let's see, his AC is... And it hits him. So does the second one.
That's all I can do.
So 8 and then 9 damage slashing. Or force. So that's action, bonus action, movement. You're done. So Todier leaps over these cushions and into a crowd of bear folk, unleashes his astral self. Tentacles lash out and strike at the clown in the crowd. However, the thugs that you jumped over noticed you, and they start pushing their way in. And the crowd starts to panic a little bit. Everything becomes difficult terrain, which essentially is going to hack their movement. And they are going to have to dash and push through the crowd to be able to reach you. They won't be attacking this round, but you can see them come up behind you, Todia, and shove people out of the way. The Lampooner, the clown that you guys are currently ambushing in the crowd, uh, is going to give out a hoot of laughter, and he's going to cast a spell on Saites, who attempted to stab him in the back. Give me a wisdom saving throw. Okay. A iron crown forms on your head, and your eyes go bloodshot, and you see red. You are now under the effect of the Crown of Madness spell. Essentially what that means is that this clown gets to dictate who you attack on your turn. Let's see, and these thugs over here are going to start rushing towards Dirtle. However, they can't quite get close enough to do anything about him. Rushing through the crowd, and then next turn they're going to have to jump over the small back of the seated area, but they're trying. One of them pulls out a little trumpet-looking thing and blares out a shrill tune. And those of you who are in a position to see watch as the giants start to move up into the crowd, shoving people aside violently. The one on the left is going to end up walking right by Dirt, and he shoves you aside violently like the others. Go ahead and give me a strength save.
You said a strength?
Yes, sir.
Okay. 12.
Yeah. I'm putting it up.
Oh, there you are again.
Yeah, he shoves you 10 feet.
Am I... Well, no, I guess at the current position I wouldn't have noticed anything being off. I think it's just probably part of the show, I guess.
Well, you did hear the horn, and then you saw the giant start going into the crowd. I don't know what you would make of that.
Well, just as it's going by, I guess, as it's shoving me, I'm like,
Hey, watch it.
Yeah, for sure. Currently, only a couple more of the performers are taking any attention to what's happening in the crowd. There's a small horde of underlings that seem to be trying to wrestle the Hydra back toward his cage with whips and spears, and one of them gets eaten in the process, but it starts lumbering out of the ring. Let's see. This giant's going to go ahead and stay where he's at. Okay. Then at the top of the initiative, I'm going to do a lair, which I have to pull on. Okay. Hold on a second. Dirtle. Give me a dexterity saving throw. Dirk, can you hear me? Dirtle, can you hear me?
I was like,
What?
I'm
Which
Dirtle.
one?
Yeah, not Dirk. My bad.
So I need to?
Yeah. Give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Nothing can happen to me while I'm disappeared.
Oh,
Like, literally, I have
Thank you.
I am...
Thank you for the reminder. I did forget
Yeah.
that. Very well then. Todier, Lesk, and Ascites, please give me dexterity saving throws. Okay. Why is this key? You send me. Whirling blades, spiked chains, and other implements of agony appear for just a moment to menace you three and three of the innocent bystanders that are standing around the clown. Ascites and Todier make the save, taking half damage. Oh, sorry, taking no damage, as they avoid the blades that suddenly appear in the world. However, Lesk is going to take 12 force damage, and you can see a few of the bystanders get cut up pretty bad in the process as well.
Did the person who cast that spell, is he the person that's right in front of me?
Not actually a spell. You didn't
Not
see
actually
anything.
a spell. Oh.
That one's a lair action.
Still. I'm wondering if I can use Wrath of the Storm
Oh,
in order to
no.
thunderous rebuke. No, okay,
Nope. Later actions don't count for that.
gotcha.
But the performers seem to be starting to whip up into a frenzy as the blood spills. And bursts of flame and whirling blades start appearing around the tent. And at the start of every round, meaning before your guys' turn, I'm going to do a letter. Let's see, what was the other one? Blood. Yeah, blood splashes. Cool. So it's your guys' turn. Who wants to go first? Of course, at the start of your guys' turn, Dirtle appears. So
Dirtle appears 30 feet away from his original location.
we'll choose a location then.
Right there.
You violently shove aside a couple of people as you come back into existence where they were seated, causing more of a stir as the panic starts to take in to the people in the crowd. What would you like to do?
I would like to sprint over to Dirk.
All right. The entire field right now in the stands is considered difficult terrain, meaning that you move at half speed.
Oh, dang it. Even if I run through the cushions?
Yeah.
Dang it. Can I see the guys behind me?
Let's see. You're a little bit lower than them. Give me a perception check. This is the first time you've used this spell, so you come in and you're like, whoa.
What was that?
What did I
That
do?
was awesome.
Right? Yeah. So you look around and then you look over the kind of tall back of the seated area and you see the two attempting to plow their way through the crowd and jump over the back of seated area where you were hiding behind.
Okay, then I will... Can I cast that spell again?
If you have enough spell slots, yeah.
Yeah, I can do it 2 more times.
All right, then yes.
Okay,
All right, time to
cast it
step
again.
through time again. Very well. The rest of you?
I'm mind-controlled.
Oh, yeah. You, having no other melee... you do have melee targets in range. It's a pretty connected crowd. And you can feel your blade swinging back and forth. And you feel the overwhelming urge to stab yourself with it. Give me an attack roll.
Give you a what?
You felt an overwhelming urge to stab yourself. Give me an attack roll.
Oh,
With your bonuses, that's going to hit your AC. You're just going to need damage from you. You're not applying sneak attack.
what?
You take 5 points of damage. You catch that?
Yeah.
You can still choose to move. And use bonus action.
Is that spell durative as long as he can see me?
Function.
Does that spell duration last as long as he can see me?
You need a function.
I can't hear him.
Arcana check.
So you think that he is concentrating on it, but you don't think that you have to be near him anymore, or that he has to see you for it to keep working.
Can I try to stab him?
You've already used your action to attack yourself, so you could choose to disengage as a bonus action and move away from him, but I'm not sure if that would help you. You can move away from him and use a bonus action to stealth. Again, I'm not sure if that would be helpful to you until the spell is broken, but you could do those things.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
Which one?
Move away from him.
Okay. He's going to lash out at you with a club. He's not very good with it, but as you move away, he's going to attempt to... Wait, are you disengaging or trying to hide? Is the important question.
Trying to hide.
He misses you. And give me your stealth check to end your turn. Okay. You disappear once again into the crowd. Todier and Lesk and Dirk, you're up next.
Dirk is continuously in the dark at this moment.
I'll tell you what you perceive. You perceive a definite increase in the negative energy of the crowd.
Nope. Toady calls forth his veil of the astral self and uses the ability for everybody in 600 feet to hear me and go, Dirk, get back here.
Oh, there you go.
I didn't think it was real, but the voice in the sky.
Clearly, Toady.
I know, right?
I'm just that connected with God.
Indeed. It's almost like we're in the same room.
All right. Dirk will definitely go ahead and start traversing towards the back.
All right. Treat the entire stands as difficult terrain. You're going to be moving.
Right, so I'm going to turn around and I'm going to call it the top one, the one closer to the clown head.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and do my 4... This is my last key point, but I'm going to go ahead and use my 4 attacks to
Alright.
take him out.
First one's going to hit for 11 points of damage. Nice hit. Second one's going to hit for 8 damage. Third one's going to miss. Fourth one is going to miss.
You got tired.
No, I had a grasshopper at the bar, remember?
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I will cast Spiritual Weapon at 3rd level. Oh, that's the Bless modifier. I forgot to turn that off. So that's just 16.
That hits. 6 force damage. Wow.
And I will also smack it with my Glowforge Hammer.
Okay.
12.
Man, he super regrets paying too much attention. You lash out at him. Dirk, you're the only one that's left. You can still move. You could do whatever.
Is that giant right in front of me?
He is 10 feet away from you.
Is it possible to climb on the back of this thing and just kind of hitch a ride without him noticing?
Yeah. Let's see. Sleight of hand plus a, let's say, acrobatics check.
So, do a sleight of hand and a acrobatics?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Okay.
10. I've got a climb thing of 25 feet. I mean, that wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, no, you're fine. That was
Okay.
most. So yeah, you grab onto one of the spikes that are sticking out of this giant's structure. With a light step, you climb.
Alright, yeah, if that's the case, I'm just gonna basically just have this guy take me over to where the party is.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's my turn.
All right, I believe that's all of you. Let's see. Up next, the Hydra is starting to head back towards its cage. Another one of its handlers gets eaten, and the giants start pushing their way through the crowd. Now, this charge, as they built up momentum, is particularly devastating, as the crowd is so packed, but the bulk and mass of the giants and the sheer strength that they exhibit crushes several of the people underneath them, as well as shoving others into each other and against walls and crashing into the floors. Several people get injured on both sides. Dirk, you are, of course, riding on the back of this one. Most of the performers who are on the ground level aren't doing anything at this moment besides letting the show go on. But these thugs that are attacking Todier do get their attack. And maybe pull out their maces, and actually they have advantage. That first one that hits with a 21. The second one hits with a 20. So you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage from the first enemy, and the second one's going to make his 2 attacks. That one's going to miss, and that one gives you a thumps with his spiked meat, and the second one starts swinging, but you manage to. The other 2 thugs that were chasing after Durlo reach the edge of this booth area and looking over in great confusion. They didn't see him disappear and had no idea. Lair action. Blood splashes. A 20-foot radius sphere is covered in blood, centered on a point within the car. Each creature in the area becomes target of confusion spell. Save DC 15. Let's see. The only place that makes sense is to put it in the middle of the melee by the clown's mouth. So everyone in this square, including a large number of NPCs, gives a wisdom saving throw to resist confusion. I believe it's a wisdom saving throw. That's a wisdom saving throw. So Todier and then Lesk and the enemies also have to make the saving throw.
17.
Okay.
22.
You guys succeed. One of the enemies and several of the crowd that is around you, you all turn, crimson and are now soaked with blood. Now it is your turn. At the start of your round, Dirtle appears again, 30 feet away.
Am I still mind controlled?
Yep. No, you're not. The Iron Crown fades.
Wait, did Les kill that clown that had a hold on me?
No, but I didn't smack him once.
He died.
Oh, he died.
Oh.
You smacked him twice. He died. Why don't we start with the Psyches?
Okay, I'm gonna move back up the steps
Okay.
and do a sneak attack on the one on the bottom.
Yeah.
The clown
Go
on the
ahead.
bottom.
Give me that attack.
Give what?
Give me that attack.
That attack.
Well, luckily it was with advantage, so it's 10, not that 1. However, you miss. That is the shitty part about being a rogue. You usually only about 1 shot.
Okay, I want to use my stealth ability and hide.
Cool. Yeah, luckily for you, there is people everywhere. They're scrambling to not be, but they're just everywhere. So give me that stealth roll. That's a nat 1. Besides, have you tried rolling me?
Tried rolling what?
Maybe. just kidding. No, you try to duck behind a bear folk, and he like bumps into you going the opposite direction, and you actually manage to put yourself between him and the enemy that you're fighting. So you come face to face with your enemy instead of hiding from him. You are not stealth.
Well, that's wonderful.
All right. What else do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna attack that top one again and see if I can't fucking dead him.
All right.
I'm going for the scythe arms though.
That's going to hit for 11 slashing damage, followed by 8 slashing damage, for a total of 19. This does not kill him quite yet, although he looks heavily injured. You do have a bonus action martial arts attack.
Alright, let's do it. Die!
Alright.
Fucking
Alright,
all
well,
above 20s, holy shit.
with a final slash, you drop him dissected to the ground, adding to the growing pile of blood that you're standing in. Left.
I'm going to. Actually, this is a really big area.
Is it good?
It cannot get to him, huh? I'm gonna have my sword float over to the other guard.
Hammer.
A hammer, yeah, that they're fighting, and I will attack that guard with it.
Alright.
So, casting spiritual weapon for the first time, it consumes a spell slot. But what about using it the second time? Would I be able to then? So I can now use another spell, right?
Yes, but you are concentrating.
Yeah.
Okay. That's going to be 10 force damage to him as it easily smashes into his side.
Do I notice the commotion with them yet?
Yeah, you actually have a really good view from your vantage point on Giant. You see a crowd of bodies all soaked in blood and gore, wrestling, fighting.
Okay. I'm going to take one of my short swords as I'm seeing this. And is it possible to stab it in the back, then jump off into the crowd and then stealth?
So you only have one action. You can't disengage or stealth as a bonus action. So you could either attack it and then jump off into the crowd, or you could jump off into the crowd and stealth.
Okay. Alright. Then what I'm gonna do then, whenever it decides to move up a little further, then I'll go ahead and jump off then, since I'm not really too close to anybody else to help him out just yet, really.
Alright, so you're gonna hold the dash action and jump off of him on his turn.
Exactly.
Alright, very well. Leaving the... Oh, sorry.
Hold on, I haven't used my action.
Okay.
Is this guy approaching us?
He is. He's stomping through the crowd violently. He's killed several of the bystanders so far.
Well then, I will cast blindness on him after getting a little closer.
Alright, he's gonna make a constitution saving throw. He succeeds.
That he does.
Yes. Yeah. He's a big guy. You think his constitution's probably through the roof. Yeah, so Dirtle, you're the only one left.
Okay, I am where I am.
Yes, but you still have your movement, so you can push your way through the crowd still if you want.
Well, what do I notice at the moment?
Let's see, you're of an average height, so you likely see the giants. You can see them towering over the back of the seated areas on each side. You definitely see like a huge gory splotch on the stairs right here by the clown's mouth. You can likely see the combat there, although you wouldn't be able to see less per se. And of course, if you were to look around, you could get a full view of the stage. The show's still going on wildly.
Let me see something. How high is this?
The wall?
No. This.
Oh, that's, what did I say, 10 feet? 15 feet? Can't even remember.
He said 10.
Yeah, 10 feet. Pillars.
What's the drop in elevation from here to there?
10 feet?
So it's a 5 foot difference for each level. I don't want to get that close. Can I shoot 2 arrows at this guy?
You can. You would even be able to see the form of dirt there. It's not like tight.
Interesting. Wait, so I can see Dirk?
You can see dirt, yes. Because he's on the back of the giant. I forgot to mention that part.
Shoot
Perfect.
dirt.
Actually, instead of shooting the giant, I just cast message
Okay.
to Dirk. I just tell him, oh, that be. I'm 2 or 3 o'clock behind the bench on the far side.
Okay, you give him your location.
Yes.
You can respond.
Dirk immediately stares at Dirtles. Like, he knows exactly where he is now, so all he does is stare at Dirtle and gives a nod.
But as he's looking at me, I'm point back at where I was.
He's like, what?
Dirk's like, wait, what?
And I make like shooting arrow motions in that direction that I was. And that's all I.
Okay, cool. So we're going to take our second break. Hello, dear friend. So what happens next is, let's see, it can be seen by Dirtle, who is looking around and has a good view. It can be seen by Dirk, who is doing the same. And it can likely be seen by Toady.
Wasn't Lesk like 10, 15 feet above me though? So when he also
No. Oh, yeah, you're right. So less as well. You got a pretty good view of the place. At the bottom, a dimensional rift opens and out steps a band. They are a group of clowns, and they have a drum set and guitars and a bass, and they start rocking out. The music picks up, the tempo increases, and they start rapping. It is a carnival rap that is copyrighted, and I don't own it, so we're not going to play it. However, it is about a house of horrors, and the crowd starts whipping into a frenzy. Several of them died. The pace of the carnival picks up exponentially. The tight wire acrobats grab onto swinging bits of chain that are hanging from a ceiling that seems impossibly far away, and start swinging towards the crowd. The fire dancers or fire breathers start moving off of their podiums, and the giant starts that is by the base of the arena. The acrobats and performers that are to the left of the stage start hopping off of their balls and moving forward as well. This fire breather on the far left breathes into the crowd in a cone, setting many of them alight. However, the furnishings and the wood seems completely untouched. This one makes a daring jump onto the top of the platform, hanging on the edge, and also breathes a cone into the front of the crowd. The screams start intensifying, and the panic sets into the crowd in a different way. They start moshing back and forth, slamming into each other to the beat of the music. The Hydra breaks loose from its handlers and starts rampaging. We'll get to that next round.
Follow us on all major social media, Discord, Twitch, and as always, thank you for joining us.